Hi, Beans. Hi. We're going to do an energy check-in and see what things are saying. What is the crack like? Oh, we got an advert. Yeah, I asked Spirit if there was any channeled songs that wanted to come through, and I heard the word caramel. So something sweet and something heated is going to be going down. I'm going to play a bit of a song while I'm shuffling. I don't know if I recognise this song. It's called City High, feature Eve Caramel. So if you want to check out the lyrics of that song, do it, and see if anything resonates. So maybe this person is coming at you in a sexual energy, because it says, you know, I'm not a virgin, but I am having sex with you. So maybe it's about you've been having to put your boundaries up with this person, letting them know that you want a real connection, not just a sexual based connection. But there is definitely a connection between the two of you. There's definitely sparks flying on both sides. But yeah, it says maybe you're in this sort of defensive energy at the minute as well. So please, Spirit, what's the current energies for the collective? What are the current energies for the collective? What are the current energies for the collective? So yeah, the Knight of Wands, that is very much somebody... Knight of Wands is all about action, so somebody coming in quick, and with the Wands energy is that sort of passionate, fiery energy. Oh, we've got the Lovers, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is very much somebody who feels like any hard work that they've put into a connection, they just haven't, this connection hasn't manifested how they thought it was going to manifest. They feel like they've put in hard work. They feel like they wanted to float off to calmer waters, but yeah, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it shows that this sort of like feels like a missed opportunity. Maybe they haven't put in the hard work. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they've sort of been, they should have been flying off to calmer waters, but instead they sort of been focused on other things. Yeah, maybe they haven't sort of been putting in the hard work to show up in the connection the way you wanted them to. Maybe you wanted them to bring a cup of authenticity, cup of love, cup of genuinely talking to one another and actually getting to know one another on an emotional level, whereas maybe it's been more of a physical thing. With the Knight of Wands, they've been showing up as the Knight of Wands, whereas really there is this sort of cup of love that they haven't actually been able to bring to you. They haven't been able to put in the work to sort of really make it known that love exists in the connection. I'm going to see what animals want to come out. I've got some little animal cards. So we'll see what comes out. What energy is this person showing up in, please, Spirit? I will clarify these cards as well in a sec. But I wanted to do the little animals. What energy is this person showing up in, please, Spirit? What energy? Oh, wow. So first of all, we had the manta ray come out. And then over here, all the ones that flew, we had two turtles fly out, a lizard, a monitor lizard, and the snow leopard. Yeah, so I feel like with the turtles showing up twice and the manta ray, it definitely feels like this person's very much in their emotions, they're in their feelings. But with the turtle showing up twice, there's a hard shell, there's a hard exterior that you sort of haven't been able to crack. You really haven't sort of been able to get to know this person how you want to get to know them. They've sort of had their guards up, they've had the walls up. And once again, with the lizard showing up as well, that's another very like hard-skinned animal. And with the snow leopard, he looks aggressive, like he's very much been, and with it being a snow leopard as well, you've been left out in the cold. This person really hasn't put in much effort at all. Although they've definitely been feeling these emotions, and you've been on their mind a lot, and they've been in their feels about things. They've not shown you this at all. They have sort of kept it very close to their chest. They've been, as I say, defensive and just leaving you out in the cold, maybe sort of like letting you do all the hard work. Monitor lizard as well. The fact it's a monitor lizard, like they've been watching you, they've been keeping an eye, but they just haven't been saying anything. They've very much been focused on your life, but not saying anything. And the snow leopard as well is very much sort of about being camouflaged. It's about sort of taking that step back and watching from watching from further away, and sort of watching somebody while they don't even know you're like they're watching you essentially. Maybe you really don't know how much this person is interested, is keeping tabs on you, is literally, they're very prevalent within your energy. The fact the lovers come out as well, like it does show that they really do have these strong feelings for you, but they are not showing up in the right energy at all. They're not coming at it from a straightforward point of view. It's almost like they're sort of dipping and diving and dodging any kind of serious questions, any kind of getting to know one another. I feel like they've very much got the heart chakra blocked, because they feel like they're afraid of love, and maybe that's why they didn't want to bring you this cup of love. Maybe that's why they sort of just thought they were flying away to calmer waters, whereas actually I feel like they have been in a lot of conflict and in this time of separation. I feel like that with the sun behind the Knight of Wands as well, and the fact, as I say, snow leopard, they feel like they're out in the cold. Maybe you have walked away from this connection and you've just distanced yourself, and they can really feel that sort of energy being pulled away. It's almost like you were the sun, and they're now feeling that coldness of not being in your energy, not being able to sort of communicate with you, and not sort of not having you just sort of make all the effort. Clearly you were the one making more of the effort before, and now they're sort of recognising that you're no longer making the effort you used to be making, and now they're just really, they're shocked that you're no longer making the effort, but they're also just sad. They're missing that energy. They're wanting that closeness. It is like they are starting to open up their heart. The way both the manta ray and the turtles, they're very much, although it's the hard exterior, they've very much got their arms spread. They want to be able to open their chest, open their heart up to you. But they're still showing up as the Knight of Wands. They're still coming at you with an energy that maybe you're not as satisfied with. Maybe you put it forward to this person, as I say, that you want a connection where you're receiving all of somebody instead of just the sexual energy, instead of that lustful energy. You want to be able to receive, their genuine thoughts and feelings. You want to be able to get to know them. You want to be able to actually communicate on a clear level, and to actually grow something in the physical. Let's clarify some of these cards. Knight of Cups as I split the deck. So yeah, I feel like this person is growing. They're starting to really recognise their love for you, and they're seeing that as you walk away, they're really regretting any past mistakes. They're really wanting to bring you this cup of love and sort of pull you in, but there's still a lot of indecision with the Two of Swords showing its face. And Six of Cups falls out as well. So they're in two minds about whether to sort of bring this love connection back around, whether it's something that they want to sort of revise and to bring back, or whether it is the best that they go on their own journey. So they are still in that indecision state. Please, Spirit, clarify the Lovers card. Please, Spirit, clarify the Devil in reverse. So yeah, this person has definitely been in their toxic energies, and I feel like both of you have. You've both been sort of trapped in this negativity, and it's meant that you've got your back to each other. It's meant that you've got your defenses up. But with the Devil in reverse showing right under the Lovers, it's like you're now facing one another. You've gone from turning your backs to one another to now actually facing one another and realising that you've both been in these energies, you've both been confused, you've both sort of like let your heart go into the fear mode. I feel like you've just been scared of love, both of you, and you've both been afraid of how to really genuinely show up in this connection. But the fact that the Devil's in reverse does show that you're both coming out and working on yourself. You're both sort of like recognising what it is you really need to recognise within yourselves. It's like you no longer want to be controlled by fear. You want to just let Spirit take you on your journey. And it's like you want to be guided by the angels, not guided by like the sort of demonic and sort of devil energies anymore. You want to really go on that sort of divine journey in love. Please, Spirit, clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Please. Ooh, okay. We're going everywhere. So you've got the Three of Wands, so 3-3, which is 3 is a very spiritual number. It's a very spiritual led number. And the Three of Wands, he's juggling in this one. So he's seeing how he's sort of like, he sees how he's juggled, yeah. He knows that with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Wands, it shows that he knows that there should have been more hard work put into it. There wasn't enough put in. That he has sort of like been flick-flacking with the energy. As with the Knight of Wands, it's somebody who rushes in fast and then can kind of rush back out again. So it's been a bit flighty, it's been a bit unsure, it's been a bit here, there, everywhere. And with the Star as well came out on its side. So this person recognises that if they were to actually put the energy and put the effort into this connection, it would be very healing, it would be very beneficial. But it's almost like they're struggling to see their worth as well. With the Star on its side, it's like they're struggling to see now how they can get this, like actually get a new opportunity with you and actually sort of build this connection. I feel like they're sort of seeing you as somebody like a completely different being now. Maybe you've sort of grown and transferred a lot, transformed a lot. And they're seeing you as a whole new being, a whole new person that they almost can't reach. They feel like you are really far away now, and they're struggling to understand. But they know that you're somebody who's very connected to your emotions and very in depth with the understanding of all you, like your emotional intelligence. You're very balanced. You're very harmonious. You bring light, you bring happiness, you bring joy, you bring a good energy. Even if you was at some point in the devil energies, they definitely very much see how you are no longer showing in those devil energies at all. You've very much grown, and they're sort of feeling like they've got to catch up. Queen of Swords upright. So they are definitely a bit intimidated to come towards you. They feel like they know that you've got a few things to say, let's say that. They know that you're very intellectual. Any sort of past mistakes of theirs, although they want to kind of just grow and receive this healing energy, they know that if they come towards you, you're definitely going to put up your boundaries, sort of set them straight. As you say, you know, it's coming up that you don't want them to be showing up in this Knight of Wands anymore, but they have been. So it's they know that you're going to sort of, if they do come towards you incorrect, I feel like they now know that you're in a position where you're strong enough to sort of turn it down and be like, that's not what I'm after. Please clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. So 4 of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. Yeah, so they were very much, they weren't following their intuition. They wasn't following their intuition, and now they're seeing that if they was to have followed their intuition, they would have received the 4 of Wands, which is that happy connection. It often can lead to marriage. It's a very stable number. It's that harmonious, balanced connection where they're actually working together to keep the flame going, to sort of, to keep growing, to keep like following their passions, keep sort of creating something together. It's like that now they're seeing that they could have really made a life with you, and that if they'd have followed their intuition, but because they didn't, they've sort of been left in this unstable place, really. Please, Spirit, clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. Please clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so they're feeling regret. This isn't an actual tarot card, but I like the imagery on it. But they're very much feeling regret. They once again, they know that they want this connection, and they're really seeing that now. Whereas maybe that before they were sort of blinded to the depth of it and how much it could grow, how happy you really could be together, and the transformation that you could both receive when you're with one another. They see now how much of a harmonious couple you would be. You're very much a divine counterparts with the balanced energies. Yeah. So how is this connection growing? How is this person showing up now? How are they going to come in? How is this person showing up now? What are their intentions? What are their intentions, please, Spirit? Tower on its side. Tower on its side and 7 of Cups. So yeah, I feel like they're avoiding sort of the Tower falling down. The fact it's fell out on its side with the 7 of Cups, it shows they have been in a lot of indecision. I feel they're just avoiding. They feel so stuck. They're not wanting. It's either that they don't know how to move forward. They don't know how to get out of their own head. But they're just seeing all these different options, different emotions, and they're feeling everything, but they're just so confused, and it's like they're terrified of this tower falling. But whenever the tower falls, it needs to happen. It's something that needs to be cleaned out your life. Like maybe this person needs to make a decision, because they know if they don't make a decision soon, that really is it. Once the tower's fallen, it's fallen, and you'll go create a tower with somebody else, because they're just not showing up in authentic energies, and not in commitment energies as well. With the 7 of Cups, it's like they're struggling to get out of this non-committal energy. So is this person going to be able to show up in authentic energies? Justice. So there will be divine justice in this situation, whether it's with this person or another person. Whatever energies you've put in, you will receive. And if you've put in a lot of love into this connection, a lot of caring energies, then you will receive that, whether it's with this person or with another person. But there definitely will be divine justice in this case, and there'll be, a balancing of the energies. And either way, you have massively transformed throughout all of this process. Like, you have grown spiritually, emotionally. You've just been able to sort of really put that love back into yourself. And you've seen your worth. You've seen how connected you are to spirit. You've seen how beautiful and open your heart is. You know how to feel and maneuver your way around these situations now. It's like you're no longer sort of going to fall for that Knight of Cups energy. You want the real deal. You want somebody who does sort of, who matches your intellect and matches your heart. And there will be that balance. So what energies? Provoking. Yeah, because I feel like they have been they've been trying to do things just to get your attention, but they haven't actually been yeah, they just haven't been showing up in good energies. With provoking, it says stress can't cope with calmness. And that's the thing, they've been trying to roll you up. Maybe they thought they could get you jealous with all these other options. Maybe they thought by not sort of putting any effort in that you're going to bring the cup of love. And maybe you have been bringing that cup of love, but I feel like now you've taken it back. They're stressed out because you're too calm. They can't get to you. And it's like, pardon me. Confirmation. Yeah, they just really can't get to you. Self-esteem and breakup. So yeah, both of, like, during this separation, as I say, I do feel like you've been growing heavily. You've sort of seen your own worth, and you know now that you know what energies you've been putting into the situation, and you know that your energy deserves to be matched in that way. It says surrender is having the vision to see the damage your pride can cause you. And then it says self-esteem. Be in touch with your dreams and willing to work with reality. So yeah, I feel like pride has got in the way previously in this connection, whether it's yourself or whether it's your partner. There's definitely been pride that's been getting in the way. And maybe it's been things that have gone unsaid, where it's like people haven't wanted to recognise their own input in a situation. But it is really about looking within yourself and seeing how you could have shown up better, how they could have shown up better, but really sort of taking ownership of your own mistakes, of your own ways of showing up. See if there's any more cards from this deck. Any more energy on this deck? Last shuffle. No. We'll check the energy on this deck. So how can we grow from this situation? How can we move forward from this situation? How can the collective just harness all they have learned and move into a beautiful connection? What does the collective need to hear this time? Ooh. What do the collective need to hear at this time? Nature's wisdom, spend quiet time outdoors. So yeah, it's telling you to connect with nature. Obviously, get outside. If there's anything you're sort of questioning and you feel like you need answers, get out into nature, get out amongst the trees, just really amongst the water as well. Cleanse out any old sort of stagnant energy. Make sure you're still not holding on to anything. And use nature to be able to do that. Don't sort of like lock yourself in, because you've got to get out, you've got to live your life. Whether this person's been putting in the right energy or not, you're going to find somebody who is putting in your equal energy. Any more messages from this deck? Any more messages from this deck? Okay. Stillness. Stillness was in reverse, and then you've got dance and connect. Dance says embrace your light. Connect says listen to your heart's desire. And stillness says hear my whispers. So it's really asking you to get up and move, get up and sort of connect with your own energy, making sure you're keeping yourself in this positive light, making sure you're going after your own manifestations, connecting in with spirit, once again with the nature, connecting in with spirit, just really sort of making sure that communication with God and with your angels is really clear, that so you know what to do, you know how to move, you know you're not going to get confused in connections. And yeah, with the dance, once again with the nature, you really got to sort of release any stagnant energies. If anything's been pent up from just this general confusion from dealing with this connection, then make sure you're releasing it and cleansing it out, because it sounds like you're definitely getting yourself into a better position, but it sounds like there's still little bits of stagnant energy that just need to be cleared out so that you're fully ready for this next connection. So you got forgiveness, open up, and empower in reverse. Yeah, so I do feel like if you allow this person back into your life, as they're still not really showing up in the right energies, it's telling you to sort of be on guard. Make sure you're setting up the boundaries, make sure you are standing in your power, make sure you're not just sort of forgiving them and then just letting the cycle repeat. You need to sort of keep your energy to yourself, making like you've worked hard to get to where you're at the minute, and this person does very much just sort of want to leech on that energy, and they haven't, as I said, they haven't been showing up in the best energy. So set your boundaries, don't just let them come back in, don't let them sort of be that flightiness. Like I'm sure you very much would prefer something that's stable and committed in, you know, in a more balanced sense, rather than having to deal with all the confusingness. But focus on your own manifestations and know that Spirit is with you all the way. Spirit is guiding you. And this separation is meant to happen as well. Like, people very much teach us big lessons, and we're not always meant to stay with somebody forever. So maybe it'll come back around once they've cleansed their energy, once they're showing up in a better light. Or maybe it won't. So, but there will be balance in your situation, there will be justice, and you will have seen your transformation and your growth, and you are continuing to grow. So have a blessed growing journey. Sending you all my love. Love you. So much love. Bye.